Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to my kitchen. My name is Kelly and this is Yaya Simple Living. So today I am bringing you another installment in our Instant Pot series, and today we are making Instant Pot chicken and dumplings. This is going to be so good and so delicious, and I'm so excited. So this is going to save us lots of time in the kitchen, and we're going to be able to have that comfort food that we love in the middle of summer without heating up our kitchen. So if this sounds like something that you would enjoy, go ahead and come along and let's get started. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to cut up our carrots and celery. We need to peel our carrots. And we want for our recipe, we want 2 stalks of celery. And we want a cup of carrots, which I believe these 3 carrots are going to give me a cup. So let me go ahead and get to peeling these and chopping these up. And then we will get them into our Instant Pot and start getting them softened. This is the first time I have done chicken and dumplings in the Instant Pot, so I'm super excited to see how it comes out. If it does come out good, this will be a game changer for me, because I usually make chicken and dumplings on the stove, and it takes a very long time to do it. So if I can do it in the Instant Pot, that would be great. And just so that you're aware, I am going to be making homemade dumplings. I'm not going to be using refrigerator biscuits. A lot of recipes call for the refrigerated biscuits, but I am going to do homemade dumplings just because I like those better. So let me get chopping these, and we shall be back. Okay, so for this recipe, we are going to need 2 stalks of celery cut up, a cup of carrots cut up. We're going to need 3 cloves of garlic chopped. We are going to need half a teaspoon of black pepper, 2 teaspoons of Italian seasoning, and 2 teaspoons of poultry seasoning. We're also going to need salt to taste. And y'all, look at this adorable little salt cellar. How cute is that? I found it, and I said, I'm going to use that as a salt cellar. I love it. And we're going to need a pound of chicken, 6 cups of chicken broth, and then our olive oil to cook the chicken and the vegetables in. And of course, our Instant Pot. So let me go ahead and get this set up and get these vegetables started cooking so that they have a chance to soften up. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to turn our Instant Pot onto the saute setting, and we're going to put a tablespoon of olive oil into our Instant Pot, get that started to warm up so that we can cook our celery and carrots and get those nice and softened up. And we're going to cook those for about 5 minutes until they get translucent and soft, the celery. Okay, so now that we have our olive oil in there heating up, we are going to add our celery and our carrots. And we're going to let those cook until they get soft. It'll be about 5 minutes. It'll take them about 5 minutes to cook down a little bit and soften up a little bit. Okay, so our celery and carrots have softened up. We're going to go ahead and we're going to add in our garlic. And we want to keep stirring this because we do not want our garlic to burn. We just want to stir it until the garlic is fragrant. Just a couple minutes. Okay. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to add our chicken. And we're going to cook the chicken for about 5 minutes. Stirring occasionally. You don't have to stir constantly, but you just want to stir occasionally. So we'll leave this here to cook a little bit. Okay, so once the 5 minutes has passed, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna pour in our 6 cups of chicken broth. And we're gonna pour in our seasonings, which again is 2 teaspoons of Italian seasoning, 2 teaspoons of poultry seasoning, and 1/2 teaspoon of black pepper. So we'll get all that, and salt to taste. So let me get some salt in here as well. Okay. We're gonna deglaze the bottom of our pan a little bit so that there's not stuff sticking to the bottom. And then we're gonna hit cancel for the saute setting. All right, so we've got all of our stuff in there. We've got our seasonings, our chicken, our celery and carrots, and we're gonna go ahead and we are going to do pressure cook, custom, high pressure, and we're gonna do, let's see, high pressure, and we're gonna do 5 minutes, and then we're gonna quick release it and put our dumplings in. So while that is cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna start our dumplings. Okay, so to make our homemade dumplings, we are gonna have 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour. To that, we're gonna add 1/2 teaspoon of salt, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, and 2 teaspoons of baking powder. We are also gonna add 3 tablespoons of butter, and 3/4 cup of milk. We're gonna use our paddle attachment in our KitchenAid. You can mix this by hand as well. Let me get my paddle attachment on here. And we're gonna mix it until it's all mixed up. Now we may have to add, depending on the consistency, we may have to add a little bit extra flour. Yeah, because these dumplings are pretty wet still, so I'm going to add maybe just a tablespoon of flour. Just to kind of make it a little bit more of a dough consistency. Okay, and there you have it. Our dumplings are now ready. So we just have to wait for our Instant Pot to turn off, and then we will put our dumplings in, and then we will cook the dumplings. Now you can cook the dumplings from the very beginning. I like to go ahead and get everything started cooking first, so that way the broth is hot and you don't get like just a glob of dumpling in the bottom of your pan. You want your broth to be really hot so that it will cook the dumplings almost immediately when they go in. So as soon as our Instant Pot shuts off, we'll go ahead and do the next step. Okay, so we are doing a quick release of the steam because our 5 minutes is up, and then we're gonna get ready to do our dumplings. So, let me find some place to put this lid. Alright, so let me just stir this up a little bit. And we're going to start doing our dumplings in there. So, the easiest way to do it is by spoonfuls. And just drop it in. Because we also want to do it kind of fast. And these will expand as they cook. Because they have the baking soda and baking powder in them, so they will expand a little bit. And it's easiest to do it with 2 spoons. I mean, they're not perfect, but it's just the easiest way. And you can see that they're already starting to cook in there as they hit the hot. Ooh, that's gonna be a big one, sorry. As they hit the hot liquid, they are already starting to cook. All right. I maybe have enough dough for 1 more dumpling, I think. Okay. All right. Get all that in there. All right, now we're gonna put the lid back on and we are gonna cook this for another 5 minutes. So we will be back. All right, so our timer went off, but we are gonna let this naturally release for anywhere from 5 to 10 minutes, and then we will do a quick release after that, but it should mostly be low pressure by then. So we will be back. All right, guys, we are back. So we have let it naturally release for about 8 minutes. So we're gonna go ahead and quick release the rest of the way. All right, guys, wish us luck. I've never done this before. Ooh, look at that. Okay, so our dumplings are crazy looking, but that's okay. We are going to add in half a cup of cream, and this is heavy cream. It's very thick because it is the shelf-stable cream from Trader Joe's. And we're also going to add in about a cup of frozen peas. We're going to stir all this together. Get our cream all incorporated. And we're going to use our spatula to scrape down the side a little bit, get all our spices back in there. And then we're going to put our lid back on. Okay, so we're gonna let that just sit for about 5 minutes, just long enough for our peas to cook. It's on the keep warm setting. And then we will have a taste and see how we did. All right, guys, so it is done and we are going to give it a little bit of a try here. We get a dumpling and some broth. Now you can, if you want it thicker, you could do like a cornstarch slurry in here to make it thicker, but I like it just like this. So let's go ahead and try it, shall we? I'm gonna get some of everything here. It's really good. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this recipe. If you did, please consider subscribing to my channel. Go ahead and hit the thumbs up button to like my video. And if you want to get notified every time I upload a new video, go ahead and hit that bell notification and you'll get upload every time I upload a new video. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.